You guys are gonna tune in. The bitches who are talking shit are mad. You know how that goes. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Highly Bothered, where I talk my shit. Today we'll be discussing the drama between Nataile Nunn, Tanisha Thomas, and the rest of the bad girls. 2020 is crazy because who would have thought there would have been Bad Girls Club drama in 2020? The show hasn't aired since like 2016. So I got a ton of videos from YouTube. They are all lives. I put them all together, which is why the video is probably so long. It's not just me talking the entire time. So shout out to everyone who has uploaded these lives. If you want to see the full lives, I will have the links in the description. I will only be showing clips of them. Okay, so here's the backstory. So Nataile Nunn decided she wanted to do a Bad Girls Club reunion type thing, something similar to what Blueface has going on. And apparently Blueface has made $2 million in like 1 week because it's OnlyFans. And from the clips that I've seen, that's actually very impressive to say the least, because it just looks like a hot ass mess. So anyways, I'm guessing Natalie talked to a few girls. She called up a cameraman and she just started posting about it on her Instagram starting October 13th. So on October 13th, Natalie made an Instagram post basically saying, tag your favorite bad girls. We're going to put them together in the house. We're going to do a reunion. And then 2 days later, on the 15th, Natalie made an actual post explaining a little bit more in detail what this actually was. So here's the post now. As you can see, Natalie says in this IG post, you guys get to pick which bad girls you want to be in the house. Are you ready for your favorite bad girls all in one house? Subscribe here now. Voting links in my bio. And in her bio, there's an OnlyFans link to the Bad Girls Club page. And someone commented, which they rightfully, this was like a legit question. They said, so we have to pay $20 just to vote? Or am I missing something? And Natalie replied, $20 is for the whole month. Show starts now and content is going to start being posted. We're moving into the house within a week. Hurry, you need to vote who you want in. So someone else replied and said, it says you can't vote unless you have a subscription. Then someone else said, ain't y'all gonna get affected with Corona? Because as most people know who still follow some of these girls, Nataile Nunn did supposedly have Corona back in like late September, which is not that far away from now. So anyways, that same day, Natalie goes live.
So this one is going to be our October month Halloween kickoff. So we're going to have huge Halloween bash. And this season of it, we're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're going to move around. We're going to have a Friendsgiving with your favorite bad girls in Cabo, Mexico. We're going to take it to your and mind you, a bunch of bad bitches at a Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, Last Supper. And it ain't I don't like her, she can't, it's not up to you. It's up to the fans to vote. Whoever gets the most votes underneath their picture and video, or underneath their video on the OnlyFans right now, those are the ones who are going to get locked in. They're the ones coming. So what's going to happen is we're going to be, you guys are really now the producers of the show. I don't even know what we're all getting into, but honey child, we're going to do it. And we're going to give it to you guys. It's long overdue. And I could promise you it's going down. We also had people who will be recording, filming. So you're going to get good, clean shots. You're going to get exactly what you guys have been wanting. And I know a lot of you guys have been so tired of just so much over editing from BGC. So we're going to do what we're going to do. And we're going to create a whole amazing month of content. And we're going to give you guys what you want, period.
So that same night, Tanisha, of course, she gets on live. She's excited.
We cannot, as much as I would like all the girls to be in the house, we just can't. So I can't give out too much. I actually have a call with her later today to kind of sort because it's chaotic. Girl, they done started a group chat already. The group chat is going off with all the bad girls. My phone will not say charged.
So a few days later, October 16th to be exact, Tanisha posted a few subs on her Instagram, followed by a post directly calling Natalie out. So the post reads, "Beesh, Natalie just told me I'm a good girl now, and it does not sell. And her caption was, child, I almost dropped the baby food. Sister lost her damn mind this week. The audacity was brought in bulk. So after that post, Paula from season 10, being messy. Paula from season 10 was being messy. She got on Tanisha's post talking about, wait, what? And then a fan took that opportunity to ask Paula, was she gonna be in it? And Paula responded like, hell no. So Natalie eventually jumps in it, of course. She responded that the fans don't want to see them chilling. I'll show the post here, but I'm not gonna read the whole thing. So basically the whole gist of the post was that nobody wants to see them chilling. That doesn't sell. She's not waiting for a network because she sees an opportunity now to get a bag. That's what Natalie had to say in regards to Tanisha's post. They actually went back and forth for some time on Tanisha's page. The post is still there if you want to see it. Tanisha's, all her responses and Paula's responses are there from what I can see, but Natalie deleted all of her responses, so it just looks like they're talking to themselves, but you can see that they're clearly adding Natalie, so I know they had a whole shebang over there. They was getting it. So after that, you know, of course, Tanisha fans gonna bombard her because they want to see her in the show. They probably paid the $20 for the OnlyFans. They want to see her. So she had to go on Instagram and explain why she wasn't going to be on the show. And that was the very next day, October 17th.
Because quite frankly, I'm just confused as to the fact, why are we rushing this? We have an election coming up. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We need a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we could take our time and do this the right way, and then it could be huge. Honey, my sister's in a big rush. And I understand. Blueface came. Blueface threw some girls together and made $2 million in a week. I get it. I want a bag too. And I gotta pay these bills. If I'm gonna be out turning up, it gotta make sense. I can't drop everything I got going on for nothing. So, no shade. I don't know why you don't want to come on this live. I don't understand you.
So at this point, there's two things that happened that I don't really have a timeline for. I don't know which comes first. I don't really know, but I know it comes in around here. And I just want to say this. I did not subscribe to the OnlyFans because, you know, they have a certain fan base. I don't want to see them on OnlyFans. I can only imagine what OnlyFans content would be, and that's just not part of my demographic. Like, I'm still a fan of the show, but that's not my thing, so I didn't pay for it. But I've seen other people discuss what was going on there, and they had the actual original lineup of the people who were voted in. Let's discuss. So apparently the people who were voted in by the fans were Danny and Gabby from season 8, Shannon from season 10, Christina from season 9, Rocky from season 10, Sarah from season 11, Jada from season 12, and then Erica from season 9. So those were the girls that were supposed to originally get in the house because they were all voted in. Because, you know, everyone's voting for Jada because, you know, we didn't even forget that she was a back. And I was like, when I first seen that, I'm like, oh, I remember her and I hated her. Damn, who voted for her? But, you know, I'm not watching it, so I don't care. Also, in that time, Tanisha, I will assume, talked to Zeus, the Zeus Network, about doing some type of reality because at that point, her and Natalie were already disagreeing and she still wanted to do the reunion because it is a good idea. Which led to Danny and Gabby getting mad at Tanisha and they fell out and they were going back and forth for a minute. One of the twins made a whole YouTube video trying to drag Tanisha, and it was weird because they eventually got back together. It was just a misunderstanding because Danny and Gabby eventually dropped out, but we're getting there. And if you do want to, I don't have the part with Danny and Tanisha, but I'm sure it's somewhere out on the internet. I just did a lot of looking at IG lives for this, and I just it wasn't that important for me to dig up that whole beef. Anyways, in the meantime, Natalie went on live on October 19th to address some things with Tanisha and tell the fans why they went the way they did without the network.
Make sure you're subscribing. This is the time to support the Bad Girls, okay? It's called Bad Bitch Reunion, not Bad Girls Club. even though we could have used that as our handle name if we wanted to. Oxygen doesn't own us. Oxygen might own Tanisha, I don't know, but they don't own us. We are doing our episodes on OnlyFans, okay? Content, strictly behind the scenes content will be on there. We will be going live on there. You will be getting photo shoot pictures, professional photo shoot pictures of us on there. You will be getting all the episodes on. That's where you gotta go, okay? I just wanted to clear that all up because it just truly felt like, again, I was being attacked and cornered as the bad guy. And really, truly, we needed to air out who the bad guy really was. And with all due respect, I have tons of receipts. I felt like this needed to stay off the internet, the business side of it, but it went right to the internet. I showed you guys Tanisha wanted to take it to the internet. She took it to her live first. Don't continue blaming me. Stop saying I haven't grown because we're going back to a franchise that we created and started. We, all of us, collectively so, okay? So ain't nobody better in this pot. You're not the EP solely. You're not going to be sitting there as the reunion host solely while we're all in the house fighting, arguing, and hashing out our differences. Because a lot of people got a few bones to pick with you too, sister. If you don't want to be a part of this, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You fumbled your bag. It is what it is. It's all split down the middle. You're not getting paid nothing else. The problem with a lot of people keep saying, why don't you guys just do it on Oxygen? Well, Oxygen is no longer, it's a crime channel. Tanisha said, I don't know that. It's a crime channel. And a lot of people that were at Oxygen, the head of Oxygen, while Bad Girls Club was always their number one show, along with Snapped, left and work at other networks now. Cool. Okay? But Oxygen still rightfully owns Bad Girls Club. Cool. That's not the name of our show. It's called Bad Reunion. Okay? And they own our old footage. Keep it. We don't want it. We're about to get new footage. Keep it. Keep the old rerun on Peacock all day. Now that we're taking the initiative to do our own thing and bring you guys new content, now everybody's jumping. Everybody's jumping. We're good. We're good.
So the very next day, Erica from season 9, she was voted in to be a part of the Bad Girls Club house or the reunion or whatever. So the very next day after Natalie went live on the 19th, she went live on the 20th, basically saying that the whole thing was a big sham, it was a fraud, it was fake, it was all messy, and that her and Danny and Gabby is getting out because at this point they don't even want to be a part of it anymore because it's a scam.
They don't want to give you guys episodes on the motherfucking OnlyFans. Me, Danny, and Gabby are not a part of it because we kept telling Natalie we want to give you guys real episodes. Natalie wants to just post OnlyFans footage of them being naked in the shower, or wrestling and shit like that. She don't want to give you guys no BGC episodes at all. So she got mad. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. She got mad that me, Danny, and Gabby kept debating with her about giving you guys real episodes. She kept saying, this is not the Bad Girls Club. We don't have to give them what they want. They've already paid their money to subscribe. We don't have to give them anything they want. Literally, y'all, I promise y'all know I don't never come on here lying. I keep it 100 with y'all.
2 days later, Tanisha gets back on live because, of course, it's been a lot happening since the last time she went live. People want to know what's going on, especially with her and Danny and Gabby, because they have fell out in between that time. And there was a lot of things said.
Scamily hit me up and Scamily told me about the plans, and I was just like, dude, what the hell is this? This is crazy. I was like, so I pulled out early. I said, look, you guys go in the house. You do that. I will hop in and out. No. You got to come in the house. It's the only way. The fans want all of us together. I was like, dude, yeah, but you got to make sense. I just don't understand my old ass. People going to be like, this bitch got a whole son at home, a whole fiance. What? Why is she moving back? I could hear my mother now, child. I wasn't trying to hear it. I didn't want this to look rinky-dink or like amateur night. These girls have done this before. They were chosen out of thousands to tell their story in front of the entire world. Scammerly included, unfortunately, which I think she should be out the club, by the way, for her behavior and the choice of words that she has used to me. Until she apologizes publicly, Natalie, honestly, I really think you need to be out. You need to be gone. Listen, let's be real. I didn't need you. I did not need you to do a reunion. You have contributed like we all have contributed, but I am the godmother. And if there was going to be a reunion, it should have been done the right way. And I was willing to share that with you. I was willing to partner with you because you bring me on board, and I'm convinced this was all a stunt in your head. You concocted a plan to use me, as well as others, for this OnlyFans charade so you can run away with your plastic bag, you psychotic wretch. Sometimes when shows first start up, they might not have all of the budget right away, but if you put the time in and stuff, you get it the second go round, and it's all about being a part of the sisterhood and just, exhibiting our growth. Natalie went completely left with this whole thing. Completely left with this whole thing. The nerve of you. After I was willing to share everything with you. You claim you're a businesswoman, but everything you're doing look a mess. If you're a businesswoman, you should be running your business, not your mouth. And not this bullshit charade, sis. You up the bags. Natalie straight up told me F Zeus. Straight up. She was like, F Zeus, they not paying, this, that, whatever. All that. They've been talking to her. They not this, they not that. We're doing our own shit. We're doing OnlyFans. She was adamant about that. I was like, dude, we have bad girls who have done this, who are recognized. I don't think we should throw this together. Let's get this right. Let's at least see if they're interested. She didn't want to hear anything, okay? When I take everything into consideration, everything on a whole, and how messy this whole thing has been, and how unnecessary it's been, how toxic it's been, it's just like, I don't want to be a part of anything anymore. Like, I'm just like, fuck, forget this. Mad woman went ahead, told people they were in the house. How the hell are you going to tell the fans to vote and put people in the house? Make it make sense, Joanne the Scammer. It don't make sense, Scammerly. How you going to tell people you got to pay to vote, but you're putting people in the house? It doesn't make sense. But she did that. And I have to, where I'm at right now, you guys, the mess that has been created, the embarrassment that has been created, and so I don't want to be associated with nothing like that at all. That's not what I worked this hard for. I don't want the girls, as you see, the beautiful girls who are here tonight, to be associated with that. It's just an absolute disaster, and it's a mess. Danny and Gabby were a part of something. So was Erica as well. You guys all agreed. You had them make videos. You had them do the stuff. You got the views. You got the money. Pay them their money. This was my thing at first. Pay them their money, Natalie. Pay them what you owe them because it's right. Then you and I can get the bag that's offered on the table. Because, see, I had plans for the bag. And you call me out my money name. And I'm going to be real honest. I'm going to be so real right now. I'm going to be so real. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with what you said to me. I got a problem with how you handled this whole week. I got a problem with how you handled this whole thing. And after I thought me you was homegirls, I thought you was my peoples, and you was a snake this whole time. So make this shit right, sis. Pay the girls what the fuck you owe them. Okay? And I will consider potentially getting it back with you if you could shut up for 24 hours. If you could keep it together and not be nasty, not hit below the belt. You can't do it. Why am I even wasting my breath? You can't do it. You can't do it. You probably talking shit out. She can't do it, guys. I can't give another chance. She can't do it. She's not capable. I tried and she played me. She made all of us look crazy.
Tanisha then adds Danny and Gabby to that live so they can tell their truths. Now, they did a lot of really messy, shady, accusation type, drama-filled type reporting.
The Victor twins, ladies and gentlemen, the Victor twins are in. Oh, yes. Come on, Beats.
Okay.
Sis, come on, Beats. How are you, ladies?
I'd be better if I wasn't robbed. Okay? I'd be better if I wasn't robbed.
Now, Danny, I hate to say this, but I told y'all so, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
But I want to say, Tanisha, she was really convincing us what she was doing was what you were doing.
No.
And I was like, yo, oh my God. I literally said, I don't think Tanisha's like that. She's never gone on live. She's never talked shit about nobody.
Right.
And now look where we're at.
So talk to me about, when did you guys get that call?
The same night you probably got that call. She called me on like, hold on, I'll tell you the exact date. Please hold. Danny always got the receipts, girl. Give me one.
Danny always ready to sue a mother.
I don't have Natalie's number, so she called Danny. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. And she was just like, yo, Blueface is blue. It was always Blueface. Yeah, and like, I get it, because if Blueface can make $2 million, we have the potential to make way more.
Exactly. Sis, my fiance looked at me and said, don't answer that call. I said, no, I'm gonna answer. She recovered. I don't know if she needs something.
She recovered. Bitch, she got her chin sawed down in fake corona. So y'all would feel sorry for her. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's what she did. Let's all see the receipts. She contacted me on Monday, October 12th at 8:03 p.m. She said, hey, call me. I said, what's up? I literally looked at Gabby and go, I don't want to talk to this bitch. She goes, no, respond to her. I go, what's up? Can I ring you tomorrow? I'm busy. She goes, are you ready? At 8, hold on, I'm scrolling, 8:29 p.m.
So then the phone call happened right after that. So that was like last week, right?
October 12th.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Yo, could you imagine all this drama in a week?
Yeah. And it's all because of her. I literally was downstairs in the kitchen tonight. I was in the kitchen tonight, Tanisha, and I told Gabby, I go, this bitch not only robbed me, but now because I had to call her and put her on blast, she fucked up my bag because now I look like the bitch that's going to be suing everybody.
Well,
I do.
Talk to me about see, I don't know the ins. I know that there was a BGC chat set up. I thought they kicked me out the chat. I cursed out Rocky. Rocky messaged me and told me, Tanisha, Natalie told me to end the chat. Because at that point, I started questioning things. I said, guys, we need COVID tests. We need security. Natalie, where's the budget? What is everybody going to eat? I started asking questions in that chat.
They were dead ass like, everybody called Uber Eats themselves every day. I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
Wait.
They didn't want no food in the crate. They didn't want a food shop. I'm like, yo, let's go food shopping. They're like, everybody call Uber Eats. I'm like, so we're going to call Uber Eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
She wanted y'all to call Uber Eats every day for 3 times a day?
So basically, she basically said all 9 of us that were casted were the producers. Equal producers, equal talent. Equal producers, equal talent, which I was cool with because I want to be a producer. I think Danny's really good at it.
That wasn't the plan. That would not work.
It didn't work. It didn't work. And then, because me and Danny had great ideas, we became too abrasive, bossy, and entitled. And I have screenshots. My YouTube will be up before they move into the fucking house. Their mansion that I picked out, by the way. Yeah.
You're the one who picked that out in Bucket?
Yeah. And Natalie went on live and said she came out of her own pocket to pay for it. No, bitch. You take it from the OnlyFans money that you haven't gave anybody a piece of. So she didn't come out of pocket. She's not a producer. She didn't pick the house. She didn't want to pay any food. She didn't buy any flights. She didn't come up with any creative ideas. She literally, on our last Zoom, Tanisha, she goes, Danny, you're so creative. Can you just give me a layout of like what we should do day by day?
And they kicked us out that night.
And then they kicked us out that night.
And kicked you out that night.
They kicked us out that night. 5 hours later. I'm not gonna lie to you. When she kicked us out, I laughed. Like, Danny woke me up and she was like,
well, what happened? What happened? How did y'all realize?
Okay, so this is what happened. I was up on the computer going back and forth with my lawyer because I told from the very beginning, as soon as you said you were out and we started in a group chat, every 2 seconds I was like, hey guys, contract. Hey guys, what bank account are we putting this in? It can't be anybody's personal account. It has to be a business account. Who's running it? Right. Where is the fucking login and password? We all need the login and password.
Where's the contract?
Huh?
Where's the contract? Period.
So, you know what? I'm going to have my lawyer draft up a contract. So he did one. I sent it on like literally a day after he drafted it. Everyone, Rocky said I signed it. Jada said she signed it. Natalie said, sign for me. I give you authorization, right?
Isn't that funny?
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is the first time I'm hearing all this shit. Hold on. Natalie's told y'all to sign a contract that she sent?
No, Danny's lawyer sent it. It came from my lawyer. I sent it to the group email. And Natalie was like, sign for me. I give you authorization. Everything looks good. then I said, then we did the pay. We had the Zoom and we talked about the payment. And just so everyone knows, in case you didn't know this, when you sign up for an OnlyFans, in order to put a subscription fee,
Which we just found out today.
Yeah, which we just found out today. In order to put a subscription fee, you have to add a bank account. So even though she was acting like there was no bank account attached to the OnlyFans that she created, it was always hers.
Oh.
So the bank account is under that. And the bank account is not under her name. It's under her husband's name. And her husband's name. Yeah.
So wait.
Yes.
So the husband bomba seat to pussy clot. This is too much. Wait a minute. Why not in her name?
Okay, so listen to this, okay? Natalie was all for signing the contract. She's like, we're printing it tonight. We're signing it tonight. Then I was like, yo, actually, we need to do another revision because I just realized.
Sarah contacted Danny on the slide.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, you realize that the money's the payer is in Jacob's name. So he's paying us. So we need to change the contract that says now Jacob's part of the contract.
And he has to sign it. So as soon as I did that, Natalie, every day there was a new issue with the contract.
Oh, we got to change this. We got to change that. But you just said the
it.
contract was good. But now that we say your man got to be on the contract because he's the one paying us, it's a problem.
Yep.
All of a sudden, the next day we're kicked out.
Yep. Wait, Tanisha. You know what's so funny? I was broke. Everybody in this fucking live, yes, I was on the internet begging for money because I did not want to leave Los Angeles, okay? A few of you helped me. Thank you. God bless you. I'm still in Los Angeles. I made it, baby. I'm not broke anymore. I sat up in that fucking Zoom in the fucking group chat and I said, yo, I will pay for the production crew myself to give the fans what they want. I just want to be a fucking investor and I want my 5% at the end of the day. No, this is not a fucking reality show. We're going to use our cell phones. We're going to do this.
And then she's like, I got Future's cameraman 24 hours a day.
I got what?
Future's cameraman.
No,
24
Future.
hours a day for $1,500. I'm like, so, okay, sis, make it make sense. You think Future's cameraman's going to live with a bunch of bad girls 24 hours a day for $1,500?
So that next night, October 23rd, Natalie gets on live and she goes to address Erica, Danny, Gabby, and Tanisha.
Every single dime has gone to the show. Nobody's made money. Matter of fact, I was the first person who came out of pocket thousands and thousands of dollars. Nobody else. So if I'm the only one, see the world that I come from, if you ain't flipping the bill, then you really need to shut the fuck up. Like, you wasn't flipping the bill from the beginning. And I knew that we was going to make the money back. So I didn't have a problem flipping the bill from the beginning. Every single dime of this whole project is going to the show. It was like comments like, Natalie's going to run off with your money to Dubai. Natalie's a prostitute. Natalie's it's crazy. See, I don't even have that. I can't. 3-hour lives talking about Natalie. Now I want to adjust the intro theme song. What was said was it was going to be 4 bars of an intro theme song. The intro theme song turned into, no, we gonna turn this into a whole song and put it on iTunes. Okay. We're not doing that because that's a whole nother business. I'm going to have to get Craig Bloom and all the other business people involved in that on the music side. Like, we're doing an intro song. We can all say the same thing. Bad girls like to play fast. We can all say that and master our voices together. Theme song, if that's what we wanted to do. No, Natalie, we're not doing that. We are going to do, how do you guys feel that you could, like, where in the world do you, in your world, I don't know what world y'all live in. I really don't know what world you live in. Anyway, so we, that was becoming an issue because they thought this was Bad Girls Club. And it's not Bad Girls Club. We really could have had a theme song because it would have been kind of fun if we all went to the studio in Atlanta and maybe just did 4 bars. We didn't even hear it. Like, we didn't even hear it, and they told me, it's end of the story, we're doing it. Well, can we hear it? Can you send me your guy for $4,500 reel? Then I saw the reel and I was like, girl, stop trying to, I don't know what, think you got some shit in charge.
That's pretty much what's been going on. I did this research yesterday, so there's more that has been going on today. Even last night, I looked on Natalie's live. You can see that as of now, she does have Rocky in the house. I don't know how many more girls are there, but they are there because even today, I am recording this on October 27th. This morning, when I was getting ready to make this video, I got on Instagram and see Natalie was live, so I was just watching it, and she was in the house, and she said they were having a Halloween party. She's ready. She said they're there. I don't have the OnlyFans, so I don't know who's all there. I just seen from what's on her Instagram and that Rocky was there. So, if you do have the OnlyFans, feel free to drop in the comments, tell us what's going on, let me know who's there. I want to know who's there. I might drop $20. I don't know. Also, Danny was still making videos as well, dragging Natalie or Gabby, one of them, Danny, Gabby, they were just dragging Natalie still. So those are there. I have not added those in here because this is going to be long, and yeah. So here's the part where I share and tell you how I feel. So do I think Natalie was wrong? Yes and no. So my thing is, I don't think Natalie thought it through all the way. I don't think she thought it through all the way. I feel like it was very rushed. I feel like from Danny, she said that they got the text on like the 13th. That's when Natalie's first post went up, and she was promoting it by the 15th. And I just feel like that's way too fast. I feel like if you put something together, you want it, give it at least a week to come together, because look how fast it fell apart. There was no planning. They were trying to rush it, so things fell apart because Natalie was trying to push it so hard that everyone else is trying to, it's too much. It's too much, honey. And to me, it also wasn't thought through all the way 100% on the fact that Tanisha is not that girl. Okay, Tanisha, I've never seen Tanisha out here showing off her body, doing too much. And I feel like Natalie wanted it to not really be a bad girls club. She wanted it to be like a Freaky Friday fest where they just all take off their clothes and just get naked and do crazy stuff, which, okay, I understand that. But Natalie, that's not the bad girls club demographic. Like, people who like the bad girls clubs are women and like gay men. You're trying to get new fans. You're trying to bring in just other men. Don't advertise it as a bad girls club reunion if it's not a reunion. It's just a bad girls club like freak show. So you're giving fans, actual fans that want to see you guys, the wrong idea that this is actually going to be a show that's being produced. Meanwhile, you're telling fans they're going to vote. It's going to be a show, like all of this. But meanwhile, the fans aren't even voting for real. And it's not being produced. Like, they were talking about using camera phones, but then they have a production studio, but it's like, I don't believe it. I do not believe they have an actual production studio, because those people cost a lot of money. It's a whole team, and they have very expensive equipment, and they do not want to bring that very expensive equipment around a bunch of drunk women fighting, because a drink could be spilled on a camera, they could break a microphone, and that's a strong liability. First of all, that's a very strong liability for an actual production crew. So I feel like it was just a bunch of people who had cameras, who would take other forms of payment as well, and that's that, and that's ghetto. I wouldn't want to do it either. And low key, if Natalie really did put that money or the OnlyFans, the bank in her husband's name, that's dead ass wrong. Because at the end of the day, especially if the Victor twins was trying to get the contract and try to do it right, and they wasn't even complaining about the fact that he was on there. It don't even seem like, the way they explained it didn't seem like they was mad that he was on there. It seemed like they just was like, okay, well, let's just redo the contract. And I feel like if Natalie was giving them a hard time about that, she is dead as wrong. With Tanisha, I agree with her because I wouldn't want to be seen in that light too. Her fans knows her as the host, as the person, you know, who was grown since her Bad Girls Club days. I wouldn't want to be a part of that either. So Tanisha, like, I'm with you, girl. And it's like, the thing is, like, they will have to pay for like people getting corona tests, like they have to pay for security and things like that. And like with Tanisha, like she really wanted to be like a reunion, like market it as a reunion. She wants to get with the network because she she cares about what the fans see. She's not about, okay, I just need the money. Well, she does appreciate money, I was assume, because everyone does. But Tanisha is like, we just want to have something that we can produce that can be good, we can be proud of, you know. She don't want that ghetto shit, and I feel her, because at the end of the day, Zeus is gonna provide, you know, all of the important things. You know, they're gonna have security, they're gonna have good cameras, they're gonna have COVID testing. You know, they're gonna be able to do things the right way, so it's not putting anyone in danger. And they will have, I would assume that they will have insurance in case someone gets hurt. But at the end of the day, I feel like this was all a big scam. Period. Because anytime anyone comes together to try to do something really fast in order to make money, it never turns out any type of good. And if it wasn't a scam, everything wouldn't have been done in 5 days. I can guarantee you that. Nothing good ever comes from throwing something together last minute, especially when you're trying to make money from it and you're telling people to pay you for it. It usually ends up being a bunch of really bad content that didn't really get thought through fully. You need more time to bring people together, to be able to produce, to book flights. People have children, people have to, you know, put accommodations together. Like, people have to get stuff together to be able to take the time out to come out and do something like that. And as far as I'm concerned, the fans, not me, but like y'all, we were scammed too, because like when you think about it, they said we could vote, and what it looks like from what I'm hearing is that they already had the girls, and that the voting was just to get people to get on the app. You know, I don't feel like anybody actually really truly voted, but like obviously some girls are going to be picked, like Nataile, I guess, of course. I mean, but what would have happened if nobody picked Nataile? Was she, like, you know, I didn't see the voting, but what would have happened if Nataile didn't get enough votes? This is her whole thing, right? If she didn't get enough votes, was she going to sit out? No. So from the jump, people should have knew, like, okay, we're voting for these girls, but this is run by Nataile. Is she on the vote? Like, she's already just automatically in it, because like, of course she's gonna assume that everyone just loves her, which is why Tanisha will have to be a part of it, because if you're voting, everybody's gonna vote for Tanisha too. So it's crazy. This is ridiculous. But I do love Tanisha's idea of being in the background and hosting, because like I said, that's what her fans were used to. But I think that Nataile is just a little bit too extra. She's all about promoting. I'm pretty sure if the clubs was open, she'd still be in the club promoting. And even like when Tory Lanez was doing his quarantine radio, I remember her getting in on quarantine radio and being in a kiddie pool and like putting ranch dressing and barbecue sauce and all that on her ass. And it was I'm mad because now that thought had totally left my mind, and now I can see it, and it's not good. Like, I feel like with Nataile, she's still living in her 20s. She doesn't want to grow up and become an adult. There's a lot of other bad girls like Flo and Tanisha and them. They understand they're old. They don't want to do the same things they were doing when they were 20 or, you know, still young. Like, they have families. Some of them are married and things like that. Like, it comes a time where you have to graduate from a certain part of your life and move on to that next part. And I feel like with Nataile, she doesn't understand that. I mean, not to be mean or anything, but nobody's checking for Nataile like that. Like, they're looking for the Aries or, you know, the Jada Chavez or whatever her name is, Lil Baby's girl. They're looking for those girls and the Megans and all of them because they're 20-something and, you know, they're still young and they're popping. They can be in the clubs. People are going to come and pay to see Ari and Megan and all of them in the clubs. I don't know how many people's really paying and going out of their way to see Nataile Nunn. And that's just what it is. And there's no shade. Natalie's a beautiful girl. There's nothing wrong with her, but she's just not that girl anymore. Like, she's getting older. Of course, like, you know, she had her chance. She had her moment. People were really messing with her back when she was younger and she was doing her thing. She just has to let it go. You are a mother and a wife, and you just, like, the bad girl stuff is cool, but I feel like the best idea with bad girls, I feel like, and what I feel like would even get Natalie more money is to, I do believe that her and Tanisha should work with Zeus. And I feel like what they should do is they should do the first season be like the reunion. And then from there, they bring new girls the next season. And Natalie and Tanisha, they can just run it. They can be, you know, they can just do like 100, they can do 20 more seasons. And Natalie would still get paid from it. It'll not be like, okay, you immediately get 2 million, but down the line you'll be straight for a few years. And so, you know, you don't have to like worry about stuff down the line. Like, everybody just want instant gratification, but you have to sometimes look to try to see your opportunities and how if they're gonna be down the line for you still. Because I feel like the Zeus thing is a great idea. As soon as I actually seen that the Bad Girls Club, I seen like a title. It was a video, I don't remember, but it was like the Bad Girls Club, Zeus something. And I was like, the Bad Girls Club is on Zeus? And they doing new shows? I immediately went to Zeus to see if I seen anything, and I didn't. And then I started looking more into the videos, and now we're, you know, here. But I would pay for Zeus to watch it. And I get Natalie's like, okay, well, you pay for the networks, blah, 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 blah. But like, at the same time, like, when people pay $5 for Netflix or whatever, they're paying for like a whole two weeks of content. Like, it's just unlimited content. When you're signing up for that $20 Bad Girls Only Club, OnlyFans, whatever it is, when you sign up for that, who knows what it is? It's like you're paying $20 for some nostalgia, which, you know, I talked about in my last video. People eat up sawate. People eat up nostalgia, so like, it's a thing. But, you know, these girls just want that money. And I get, at the end of the day, Blueface made a ton of money. I don't know who's paying for it. Like, if you paying for that Blueface OnlyFans, and like I said, I get Blueface made a ton of money, but at the end of the day, when you start to model your life after Blueface, you feel me? It's some things that you just kind of gotta look down inside yourself and be like, you know, you gotta like you gotta reflect in the mirror at that point and be like, I am trying to be like Blueface? What? And I get it, but Natalie's smart. I don't know why Natalie's so smart, but she's so fucking dumb. What the fuck, Natalie? Like, I'm sorry. Anyways, Tanisha, I hope you can bring the girls together. It would be very nice if you can get, you know, some of the girls together, even some of the girls from the older seasons. I know a lot of us really forgot about a lot of them, even though we forgot about a lot of them from the new seasons too. But Tanisha, if you can get the girls together one day to do something, that'll be awesome. We will all love to see it, girl. You know, and no harm, no, you know, love lost for Natalie. Like, I still follow her on Instagram. I'm just not falling for the scam. Like, you're not getting me. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments if you think Natalie was a scammer, or if you think Tanisha and them was just hating, they was mad. Like, let me know how you feel. And again, if you like this video, subscribe. If you didn't, subscribe, because you might like my next video. So yeah. Bye.
I know you see the writers on the wall, and you can keep on crying if you want.